You know, in the world of professional tennis, you hear a lot of stories about perseverance, but some journeys they really stand out. Today, we're going to break down one of the most incredible ones, the story of Sumit Nagal's climb. Let's get right into it.
It all kind of boils down to this one number, 68. In the middle of 2024, this number wasn't just another stat. Nope, it was a massive moment for Indian tennis. So, what's the big deal?
Well, that number signified the highest ATP singles ranking for an Indian male player in nearly a decade. This officially made Sumit Nagal the country's #1, and it marked a whole new peak in his career. A moment of huge pride and really a testament to years and years of pure grind. But getting to that point, let me tell you, it was a brutal, decade-long climb. It was filled with setbacks that honestly would have stopped most athletes dead in their tracks. So, the real question is, how on earth did he pull it off? To really understand the glory, you gotta go back to the very beginning of the grind. Our story doesn't start on the grand stages of Wimbledon or Roland Garros. No, we've got to go back to a small town in Haryana, India. This is where a young boy's journey with a tennis racket was just getting started. So picture this. Sumit's just 8 years old when he first picks up a racket. By age 10, just 10, his talent is so obvious that he gets handpicked by an Indian tennis legend, Mahesh Bhupathi, for his elite academy. That was the moment that changed everything, taking him from his home to Bengaluru and then all the way to Toronto for next-level training before he finally turned pro in 2015. And you know what? It really didn't take long for the rest of the world to see those first flashes of his potential. His junior career gave everyone a pretty clear glimpse of the champion he was fighting to become. The biggest moment, without a doubt, came in 2015. He won the Wimbledon boys doubles title. I mean, come on, that's Wimbledon. We're talking about the most famous courts in the world. And he was beating guys who would go on to be huge names on the main tour. This victory basically screamed, hey, you better pay attention to this kid. But here's the thing about tennis, right? Going from being a top junior to a successful pro, it's like climbing a whole different mountain. For Nagal, his career, his character, it was all going to be forged in the fire of the ATP Challenger Tour. Now, for anyone who's not familiar, the Challenger Tour is the ultimate proving ground. It's this incredibly competitive, global tour that's just one level below the main ATP Tour. It's where thousands of players battle it out tooth and nail for the ranking points they need to break into that elite top 100. It is grueling, it's often underfunded, and it is the absolute heart and soul of professional tennis. And when I say it's a global grind, I really mean it. Nagal wasn't just playing, he was winning all over the world. From Buenos Aires in 2019 to Finland in 2023, then back home in India, and all the way to Germany in 2024. He was literally crisscrossing the planet, fighting for every single point, and building a reputation as a guy who just would not quit. But look, this journey was never a straight line up. The setbacks were severe. We're talking career-threatening hip injuries, long stretches where his form just completely deserted him. And yet, he kept going. And in 2020, he had this massive breakthrough, his first ever win in the main draw of a Grand Slam, the US Open. That's the kind of triumph that makes all the struggle worth it. And that brings us full circle, right back to today. All those years of grinding, all those victories in far-flung places, and all that resilience when facing injury, it was all about to pay off in a very, very big way. And there it is again, 68. After years of flying around the globe, battling injuries, and just grinding it out on the challenger circuit, this was the payoff. It's so much more than just a number, isn't it? It's validation. And 2024 was the year it all just clicked. I mean, check this out. He made history on clay at a huge Masters 1000 tournament. He backed it up with another challenger title in Germany. And get this, he earned a spot to represent India at the Paris Olympics. All of it built up to that career-high ranking, with every win proving that he absolutely belongs at the top of the game. So, Sumit Nagal has proven his grit, he's shattered expectations, and he's reached this amazing new peak in his career. The journey has been incredible to watch, but it leaves us with one really compelling question. After everything he has been through to get to this point, what chapter is he going to write next?